Coverage rolls on here from Boise for Game 5 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Aces a 3-1 series lead over the Idaho Steelheads. Mike Benton with you. Joining us now, Aces head coach Rob Murray. And Rob, you're seeing some pretty incredible things out of your team when they play a committed game plan and style as well. What do you admire underneath all that?
Well, I think it started late in the season, really, to be quite honest with you. We really came together as a team in that last 10-game stretch to all those road games that we had. And, I think it's paying dividends now. I mean, just the way that the cohesiveness of the team, the way we're playing, the effort we're getting from guys, like the back pressure, the back checking by guys like Finley and Belzile, that, they've elevated their game right now. And, we got to continue that, obviously, but, especially last night, getting out to such a great start, was a testament to our commitment to win these games.
It's often said in an elimination game, it is the hardest to win. What can games like these tell you about your leadership?
Well, I think, it's cliche, but we just got to take one game at a time here and, we just go out and do our best and play as well as we can. It's just it should be really just another game. I mean, there's a lot more riding on it, but we just got to understand that we go out and play our game. Things should go well.
And as far as that is concerned, how much incentive extra is there as far as getting things done this evening, being that there's a travel day ahead tomorrow, and then thus you're going right back to Anchorage?
Well, it's obviously it'd be a lot easier on us, that's for sure, but. We can't get ahead of ourselves. We've got to make sure that we just, live in the moment and get what we need to do, the work done that we need to get done, and hopefully we can get the win tonight and get a little bit of that rest.
Examining things on the power play, we haven't talked about it much in these pregame conversations, but the numbers certainly justify the talk of how good they have been. We all know what Nick Mazzolini can do, Brendan Connolly, Evan Trupp in this series, but how much credit do you give to your back end as well on the power play?
Well, I think really, in the playoffs, especially basically the fact that John Ramage has stepped up and been so good on our power play. Here's a guy that, month ago we didn't even think he was a power play guy, and now he's a quarterback of our power play, and he's really done a great job. He's been able to get shots through from the point, whereas early in the season I think we had a little bit more of a hard time doing that, or maybe we weren't looking to do that as much, and he definitely looks to get pucks to net. And then Drew McKenzie, who's got 4 goals and all 4 on the power play through the playoffs here. Basically carbon copies, has found himself on the back door, and he's got good timing. So the back end, those 2 guys plus with Franch now and Corey Severette, and we can mix in a lot of guys, but we've had a lot of success or getting a lot of help from our backside, that's for sure. What
are you most cautious about with Idaho in the first period this evening?
Well, there's got to be a certain amount of desperation on their part, obviously, and we got to, again, we have to match that. We talked about it prior to the game last night about their urgency, and we had to make sure that we match their urgency. I'm going to call it desperation tonight, and we got to match their desperation.
Thanks, Rob.
All right, Mike.